Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Impactful Communication Series. In this video, we will learn visualization. And when I say visualize, let me ask you this question. If I show you a picture from your past vacation, maybe that was 5 years back, the moment you look at it, what comes to your mind? In fact, if I show you right now, you'll be connected to the emotion that you experienced 5 years back. And that would be in some form or the other. In fact, you kind of relive that moment right now. So that's the emotion that gets connected to when we see something as an experience of the event. In fact, this is what connects us or takes us to the information retention aspect. So our research shows 50% of information retention happens with visualization. So let's understand the 4 techniques that can help your communication engage, inspire, influence, and connect with individuals. The first one is the dress code. Yes, a lot of people ignore the importance of clothes for the occasion they are stepping in. It can be board meetings, it can be your field visits, it can be your interviews, it can be your appraisals, it can be anything or a social setting. So wherever you go, your clothes carry the first perceptive mindset that somebody absorbs from it. And in fact, that's what makes them create a mental picture of your overall presence and demeanor, which further influences the belief system of an individual to further take the conversation. Now the next part is the second technique is about using the pictures or the pictorial representation of the data, information, or suggestions that you're trying to present to your management or to your immediate bosses. Now you can use your pictorial representations or you can use infographics. With this, it connects and helps people to imagine the overall impact that they are going to see through your own suggestions. The next part, the third technique is storytelling. Now, stories would not mean talking about lion, mouse, and other stories. It means sharing your real-time experiences in the format of a story. Because if I ask you, the strongest of the emotion and the experience connects us to the stories. And that's why they still remember our grandma's story even today. So in a story, you can follow this format. The first one is the situation you were in. So talk about the background and the emotional state of your mind in that situation. Second, talk about the problem that you are facing. Talk about the impact the problem was supposed to have. And then include a climax, which can also be called as twist. And then talk about the solution and then glorify the solution along with your learning and the outcome. And when you follow this small process, it helps somebody to live a moment from your experience and understand you deeply with great sense of acknowledgement and receptiveness. And the last 4th technique is very, very simple. In this, you help somebody to imagine. Yes, you're right, imagine. When you help somebody to imagine how would the life look like, how would our department look like just in case we are able to solve this problem. How do you think, our life is going to change once we do something about this situation? We will basically come out of the last moment stress. We will come out of the last minute arrangements, of the last minute resource crunch. We still remember the times when we had to run around to arrange something for a specific machine, due to which the production got impacted. So help them imagine about the best case scenario and also help them imagine the worst case scenario. so that your solution becomes more impactful and connects deeper to the emotion connected to the visualization. So, my dear friends, I have already talked about the 4 techniques, and in this, the best part is once you narrate a wonderful experience, there is another thing that comes into play, and that's called realization. So always remember, realization always follows the visualization, and that's when the highest impact can be sensed. Thank you very much, and keep learning and keep enjoying.